Rolling.
Alright, what's going on, guys? So we were going to make another video on the CBR, but we got a ton of questions from the reveal video, from the before and after mods that we did, about the specific mods and the functionality of them. So basically, today, we're just going to show you the advantages of having these flush mounts, the advantages of having the undertail and the integrated tail light, as well as these shorties, and yeah, we'll go ahead and get started. Alright, so the first thing we're going to go over are these flush mount halo LED blinkers. The major selling point of these is where you see it has this halo ring that actually goes around the entire housing of the LED turn signal. During the day you don't really see too much of it. It's really just at night that you really see it pop. But it's really cool. It gives you another marker at night so cars can see you. Another safety function of it. And now we're going to turn it on so you can see what it looks like. Really bright LED blinker. Then obviously once you initiate the blinker, the halo goes out, and then once you kill the blinker, it comes right back on. Just a cool little touch to the standard flush mount that you have. Like I said, it is full LED, so you're going to get a really bright, pure yellow light out of it. And then once again at night, these really pop. They look really cool. So that was the main advantage to doing those. And now we're going to jump onto the back and show you what it looks like with the integrated taillight. Alright, so this is the integrated taillight. As you can see, we opted for the smoked version of the integrated taillight, so it blends in completely, especially with this Leo Vinci pipe on there. It really blends in good. You can opt for the clear LED taillight, but with the look of this bike and the way that he has everything set up, the smoked really looked good with it. So this is what it looks like whenever you turn the key and it illuminates. As you can see, about 1 billion LEDs inside of there, so it's going to be really bright. Riding behind him at night, it was incredibly bright, very easy to see. Even with it being tucked up underneath the tail, right by the tailpipe, it was very visible. This is what it looks like when you hit the brakes. As you can see, extremely bright, even brighter than it is just when it's turned on. It looks really good. Here are the blinkers left and right. So as you can see, very noticeable. Nice flash pattern, and it is extremely bright and easy to see that the blinker has been initiated. This is not the programmable one. You are able to get a programmable LED taillight from TST. You'll have 3 different settings, and it'll basically give you 3 different flash patterns for your blinkers whenever they're initiated. But great taillight. We like it, and most importantly, he likes it. It's his bike. But yeah, figured we'd show you this one also, and now we're going to jump down to the license plate bracket that we used. Alright, so now that we're back on the tail of the bike, you can see just how incredibly clean it is now that we got that fender eliminator on there. As you guys know, the stock fender on the CBR 600 for these years, the 08 or 07 to 2012, was absolutely atrocious. It was probably the worst looking fender on any sport bike out. But with the fender eliminator kit, you can see that it relocates the plate all the way down, up just above the front of the rear tire, really tucks it in there nicely, and now we have all of this space back here wide open, and it makes the bike look 1,000 times better. As you can see from this angle, it's really tucked up underneath there, and out of all the mods we did with the taillight, the flush mounts, the clip-ons, the shorty levers, this was by far the easiest to install. I think it probably took 5-10 minutes. Basically pop the seat off, take off the servo case, it'll drop down from the bottom, and you just drill 2 holes and put the bolts in, and you're done. And as you can also see, I'll zoom in here for you. There's a license plate light right there attached just right onto the top of the license plate, and it is incredibly bright. We'll go ahead and turn the key for you. And it lights up the entire light. It's still a very clean, flush look, and it looks amazing. So this was probably, I'm not sure about Jesse, but this was probably my favorite mod just because it made the tail look so much better. And just another shot here so you guys can see how good it looks. it looks like a completely different bike whenever you put on this integrated taillight and this fender eliminator. So if I had to pick, it would be those two mods that were my favorite. But now we're going to jump over to the shorty levers and we'll wrap this video up. Alright guys, so we're here on the last modification that we did from TST Industries on the 2008 CBR 600, and that is the TST shorty adjustable levers. Now with these levers you have 6 levels of adjustment, so you can bring it closer in, you can bring it further out. That way if you have smaller hands you can bring them closer, if you have bigger hands you can bring them out, and you can just dial it in to exactly how you want it for your bike, which is great. There's also, they designed it with a cutout right here, as you can see where my hand is going in this groove right here. This groove is made so if you do happen to go down on the bike, it's going to give you a much higher probability of only snapping the end of the lever. That way you get into an accident, you break off the end of your lever, you can pick it back up. If your bike still runs, you can ride away with it. You still have a lever here, which is amazing because you never know what's going to happen. Sandy roads, you drop your bike, it's just going to break off the end of that lever, so you're still going to be able to get where you need to go, and you still will have a functional lever until you're able to get another one in. Now when you buy the shorty adjustable levers, you do get a clutch and a brake side, which should really go without saying. And TST has also used these web cutouts in the body of the lever to reduce material, make them lighter, while still keeping a sturdy, functional lever. And these are made of aluminum with stainless steel hardware, so it's going to have an aluminum body, and the hardware is going to be all stainless steel. That's going to give you a very strong, durable, and reliable lever, which is why we chose to get the ones from TST. They're not insanely priced like a pair of ASV levers, but they are a very good quality product that you're not going to have to worry about, that you know you're going to get a long life out of, that's going to serve you well and do exactly what it's supposed to do. And it goes without saying that they look 1,000 times better than the stock levers. Anybody who knows motorcycles knows that usually the stock stuff that people change is because they look terrible. Levers are exactly the same way. They come out about 30 feet off the bike and they look terrible. With these adjustable shorties, they look amazing, cleans up the look of the bike, and they're much easier to use and much more user friendly. Alright guys, so that's the quick video showing you the ins and outs of the mods that we did on the bike. One quick thing before we wrap up, I forgot to mention that these do come in different flavors. When I say flavors, I mean the LED ring that goes around the flush mount. You can actually get a few different colors of those, so that's one thing you can look for. Obviously, we got the clear, normal LED white look. But they do have a couple of different options for you. And like I said, the tail light, you can get a different colored lens. I believe it's only the clear lens, but they might have a red. Not 100% sure. But all in all, we're very happy with the mods that are done to the bike. Everything works the way it should. Everything went on very easily. So definitely check them out. I'm going to have an install video for each one of the items that we put on the bike, linked from TST in the description. So go check those out if you are looking to do these. That way you can see that it really is insanely easy to install these items on the 1807 to 2012 CBR 600. So check it out. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace!